In the heart of the Galactic Council, a grand hall shimmered with colors from different worlds. The ceiling stretched high, adorned with floating lights that changed hues, reflecting the diverse cultures of the universe. Representatives from various planets sat in a circular chamber, each one powerful and respected. Today, they were about to decide the fate of Earth. Alex Carter, a passionate diplomat from Earth, stood at a sleek podium, heart racing. This was his moment. He had spent years preparing for this day, gathering information and crafting a speech that would show the Council what Earth could offer. He believed in humanity's potential and wanted to prove that Earth deserved a place among the stars. As he glanced around the room, Alex noticed the indifferent expressions of the Council members. Many were alien beings with features he had never seen before. Some had scales, others had bright, colorful skin, and a few even had multiple eyes. They represented worlds with advanced technologies and rich histories. Alex felt small, but he pushed those feelings aside. He took a deep breath and began. "Honorable members of the Galactic Council," Alex started, his voice steady, "I stand here today to speak on behalf of Earth. Our planet has faced many challenges, but we have always strived for peace, innovation, and understanding. We have created art, science, and technology that I believe can contribute greatly to our galaxy." He felt a spark of hope as he continued. He spoke of Earth's achievements, the beauty of its landscapes, the creativity of its people, and the resilience shown in times of crisis. He highlighted how humanity had come together to fight wars, disasters, and even to protect their environment. However, as Alex spoke, he could see some council members exchanging glances, their expressions showing doubt. After a long pause, a prominent council member, a tall alien with sharp features and glowing skin, stood up. His name was Zarok, known for his strong opinions and fierce loyalty to his planet. "Mr. Carter," Zarok began, his voice booming, "while your passion is commendable, we cannot overlook the history of your planet. Earth has been known for its conflicts and violence. Many of our worlds have suffered because of humanity's actions. Why should we allow you to join us now?" Alex's heart sank. He had expected resistance, but Zarok's words struck deep. "But we have changed," he urged, desperation creeping into his voice. "We are no longer the same Earth that fought amongst itself. We seek peace and cooperation. We want to learn from others and share our knowledge." The council buzzed with whispers, some intrigued, others skeptical. Another council member, a small, blue-skinned alien with large eyes named Vree, chimed in. "But what guarantees do we have that Earth will not revert to its old ways? What if you bring conflict to our council?" Alex knew he had to respond carefully. "We cannot change the past, but we can prove ourselves in the present. We are ready to embrace our place in the galaxy and work alongside you to create a better future." As he finished speaking, silence enveloped the room. The council members exchanged glances, and Alex felt a glimmer of hope. Perhaps they would see reason. However, Zarok's voice cut through the silence again. "We will not vote for Earth's admission today. The Council has spoken. Until your planet can prove it has truly changed, we cannot accept you." A wave of disappointment washed over Alex. The room erupted into chaos, with members arguing and expressing their opinions. Alex felt the weight of their stares, a mix of pity and judgment. He stood there feeling crushed. His dreams of seeing Earth join the Galactic Council were slipping away. But deep inside, a fire ignited. He would not give up. As the meeting concluded, Alex took one last look at the council. They had denied Earth, but he would not let this setback define his mission. "I will find a way," he whispered to himself. "I will fight for Earth's place among the stars." With determination in his heart, Alex stepped out of the grand hall, ready to prove that humanity deserved a chance. The road ahead would be tough, but he knew that as long as he had hope, anything was possible. After the devastating meeting at the Galactic Council, Alex Carter walked through the busy corridors of the council building. His mind raced with thoughts of how he could change their opinions about Earth. He refused to accept their denial without a fight. He knew he needed a plan, something bold and creative that would show the council the true spirit of humanity. Alex decided to reach out to some of the council members who had shown a little sympathy during the meeting. He believed that with their support, he could sway the majority in favor of Earth. He knew that building alliances was key. He began drafting a message, outlining his ideas for a cultural exchange program that would showcase Earth's achievements and diversity. As Alex sent out his invitations, he felt a sense of excitement building within him. He envisioned a grand event where Earth's culture could shine. He pictured beautiful displays of art, music, and food from various regions of Earth. It would be a chance for the council members to see humanity's creativity and resilience up close. A few days later, the responses started coming in. Some council members were interested and eager to learn more, while others remained skeptical. However, one of the most surprising responses came from Vree, the blue-skinned alien who had questioned Alex during the meeting. Vree expressed interest in attending the cultural exchange and wanted to help promote it among other council members. With Vree's support, Alex felt more confident. They began working together to organize the event. Vree suggested incorporating technology that would allow the council members to experience Earth's culture in an immersive way. They brainstormed ideas like virtual reality tours of Earth's wonders and live performances by Earth's musicians. The excitement grew as the date of the event approached. Alex and Vree worked tirelessly, coordinating with artists, musicians, and chefs from Earth to prepare for the showcase. They sent invitations to all council members, urging them to attend and experience the richness of Earth's culture firsthand. As the day of the cultural exchange finally arrived, the grand hall was transformed into a vibrant display of Earth's beauty. Colorful banners adorned the walls, and booths showcased various aspects of Earth's culture. There were paintings of breathtaking landscapes, samples of delicious foods, and performances from talented artists and musicians. Alex stood at the entrance, nervously watching as council members began to arrive. He could see the mixture of curiosity and skepticism on their faces. They walked through the hall, observing the displays and sampling the food. Alex felt a surge of hope. This was his chance to show them that Earth was more than its past mistakes. As the evening progressed, Alex saw council members laughing and chatting with Earth's representatives. Musicians played enchanting melodies, and dancers performed lively routines that captivated the audience. The atmosphere was electric with excitement and laughter. During the main performance, Alex took a moment to reflect on how far he had come. He watched as the council members clapped and cheered, some even joining in the dance. This was exactly what he had hoped for. A way to break down barriers and create connections. However, not everyone was impressed. Alex noticed a few council members standing apart, their expressions grim. Zarok was among them, arms crossed and eyes narrowed. Alex knew he had to win over Zarok if he wanted to succeed. Summoning his courage, Alex approached Zarok. "Please join us," he said earnestly. "See what Earth has to offer." Zarok glanced at the festivities but shook his head. "This is merely a show, Mr. Carter. It does not change the reality of your planet's history." Alex took a deep breath. "I understand your concerns, but we are more than our past. We want to learn, grow, and contribute. This event is just the beginning." Zarok looked at him for a moment, then turned away. Alex felt a wave of frustration, but refused to let it defeat him. He returned to the festivities, determined to make the most of the opportunity. As the night continued, Alex saw genuine smiles on the faces of the council members who were engaged in the event. Slowly, he felt a shift in the atmosphere. Maybe, just maybe, this was the start of something new. He realized that this was not just about winning approval, it was about creating understanding. As the event drew to a close, Alex felt hopeful. He had taken the first step in showing the galaxy what Earth truly was, a place of passion, creativity, and potential. Now he just needed to keep pushing forward. The cultural exchange had been a success beyond Alex's expectations. Council members from across the galaxy had mingled with humans, experiencing Earth's art, music, and food. Laughter echoed in the grand hall, and for the first time, Alex felt a glimmer of hope for Earth's future in the Galactic Council. But as the excitement faded, he knew the real challenge was still ahead. As weeks passed, Alex received mixed feedback from the council members. Some were impressed and began to advocate for Earth's admission, but others remained doubtful, led by Zarok, who had not been swayed by the event. The council was set to meet again, and Alex felt the pressure mounting. He needed to prepare for a showdown. With Vree's help, Alex organized a formal presentation for the council. They worked late into the night, gathering evidence of Earth's progress, showing how humanity had evolved from its violent past. They compiled stories of peace, cooperation, and innovation. Alex wanted to prove that Earth was ready to be a part of the Galactic Council. On the day of the meeting, Alex stood in front of the council once more. His heart raced, but this time he felt different. He was no longer just a diplomat, he was a representative of all Earthlings. He knew what was at stake, and he was ready to fight for his planet. As he began his presentation, Alex spoke confidently. "Honorable members of the Galactic Council, thank you for giving me this chance to speak again. Today, I will show you that Earth is no longer the planet you once knew. We are ready to embrace our place among you." He presented stories of scientists working together to solve global issues, artists collaborating across cultures, and communities coming together to tackle climate change. With each story, Alex saw a flicker of interest from some council members. However, he also saw Zarok's disapproving glare. After the presentation, Zarok stood up, his voice cutting through the air like a knife. "Mr. Carter, you may present your stories of unity, but do not forget that your planet still has blood on its hands. How can we trust you?" Alex felt the room grow tense. He took a deep breath, determined to face the challenge head-on. "I understand your concerns, Zarok. Our history is filled with mistakes, but we are here to learn from those mistakes. Our past does not define us, our actions do." The room was silent, and Alex felt the weight of the council's gaze. He pressed on, his passion igniting. "We have faced our demons and are committed to change. We want to work together not just for our benefit, but for the entire galaxy. Earth has valuable resources, knowledge, and a spirit of resilience that can contribute to the greater good." Another council member, Lunara, a graceful alien with shimmering wings, spoke up. "I have seen the changes on Earth. Your cultural exchange was heartwarming, but we need more than words. How can we be sure Earth will uphold its commitments?" Alex nodded, knowing this was a crucial moment. "I propose a trial period. Allow Earth to join the Galactic Council under strict conditions. We will follow your guidelines and prove our dedication. If we fail, we will accept any consequences you deem fit." A murmur spread through the council. Some members whispered to each other, weighing the proposal. Zarok's expression remained stern, but Alex could see a flicker of uncertainty in his eyes. "Is it wise to trust a planet that has caused so much strife?" Zarok challenged. "Your people are unpredictable." "But we are learning," Alex replied, keeping his tone steady. "Give us a chance to show you that we can change. We want to be partners, not adversaries. Let us prove ourselves." The council fell silent again, each member lost in thought. The tension in the room was palpable. Alex could feel the weight of the moment, as if the fate of Earth hung in the balance. Finally, Lunara spoke again. "Perhaps a trial is a fair solution, but we must set clear expectations and monitor your progress closely. If you fail to meet our standards, you will face immediate expulsion from the council." Alex's heart raced with hope. "Thank you, Lunara. We will not disappoint you. We will work hard to prove ourselves worthy." Zarok hesitated, but finally nodded, albeit reluctantly. "Very well. Let us vote on this proposal." As the council members cast their votes, Alex held his breath. The outcome felt like a lifetime, but he remained hopeful. After a few tense moments, the results were announced. "We have decided to allow Earth a trial membership in the Galactic Council," the head council member declared. A wave of relief washed over Alex. He had done it. Earth now had a chance to show the galaxy that they could be more than their past. He felt a renewed sense of purpose as he looked around the room, ready to embrace the challenges that lay ahead. With Earth now granted a trial membership in the Galactic Council, Alex Carter felt a wave of excitement mixed with anxiety. He had worked so hard to reach this point, but now the real challenge began. He knew that he needed to prove that humanity could be a valuable member of the Council. Every action, every decision mattered. In the weeks that followed, Alex and his team focused on creating a positive impact. They organized collaborative projects with other council members, showcasing Earth's technology and knowledge. They worked on environmental issues, sharing Earth's innovations in clean energy and conservation. The response was encouraging. Many council members appreciated humanity's commitment to positive change. However, Alex couldn't shake the feeling that not everyone was on board with Earth's inclusion. Zarok remained a vocal critic, often raising concerns about humanity's unpredictable nature. Alex could see that some council members were influenced by Zarok's doubts, which only fueled his determination to win their trust. One day, while preparing for a presentation on Earth's environmental technologies, Alex received a mysterious message from Vree. The blue-skinned alien had important news. They arranged to meet in a quiet corner of the council building. "Alex," Vree said, urgency in his voice, "I've discovered something alarming. There are council members who are not pleased with Earth's trial membership. They are plotting to undermine your efforts." Alex's heart raced. "Who? And what are they planning?" Vree glanced around to make sure no one was listening. "It seems they are trying to gather evidence of Earth's past mistakes to present at the next council meeting. If they succeed, they could convince the council to revoke your membership." Anger surged through Alex. "This is unfair! We've made so much progress." "I know," Vree replied, "but we need to act quickly. We must find a way to counter their claims. If they have proof of any wrongdoings, it could spell disaster for you and Earth." Alex felt the weight of the situation. He knew that he couldn't allow Earth to be thrown out of the council. He decided to confront the issue head-on. "Let's find out who's behind this. We can gather evidence of our progress and present it to the council first." With Vree's help, Alex began investigating. They discovered that Zarok was indeed leading the effort against Earth, gathering support from other council members who shared his skepticism. They were planning to use past wars and conflicts on Earth as leverage to discredit humanity. Realizing they needed to act fast, Alex and Vree started compiling a list of Earth's recent achievements, focusing on stories of peace, cooperation, and innovation. They spoke to scientists, diplomats, and environmentalists, gathering testimonials about how humanity had changed. It was crucial to present a united front. The day of the council meeting arrived, and tension hung in the air. Alex stood at the front of the chamber, ready to present his findings. He could feel the eyes of the council members upon him, especially Zarok, who wore a smug expression. "Honorable members of the Galactic Council," Alex began, his voice steady, "today I stand before you not only as a representative of Earth, but as a testament to our commitment to change. While some may focus on our past, I urge you to consider our present and future." He highlighted stories of successful peace treaties between nations, breakthroughs in technology that helped combat climate change, and collaborations between humans and aliens on various projects. With each example, Alex could see some council members nodding in agreement. But as he continued, Zarok interrupted. "What of your history? Your wars and violence? You cannot simply erase those events." Alex felt a surge of frustration but remained composed. "Zarok, I do not deny our past. But every species has a history. What matters is how we learn from it. We have made mistakes, yes, but we are actively working to correct them. Our new alliances and initiatives prove that we are committed to a better future." The room was silent as Alex laid out a vision for collaboration between Earth and the Council. He proposed joint missions to explore new worlds, share technology, and address universal issues like poverty and climate change. "Together we can build a stronger future for all species," he concluded passionately. As Alex finished, he saw council members whispering among themselves. The atmosphere shifted and he felt a glimmer of hope. Maybe they were beginning to see the potential in Earth. But just as he thought things were looking up, Zarok stood again. "And if you fail? If your history repeats itself?" Alex's heart raced, but he was ready. "If we fail, I will personally accept any consequences. But I believe in humanity's capacity to change, and I ask you to believe in us too." The council members exchanged glances, weighing their options. For the first time, Alex saw uncertainty in Zarok's eyes. The tension in the air was thick, and Alex realized that the outcome of this meeting could determine Earth's future in the Galactic Council. As the members began to deliberate, Alex held his breath, hoping they would choose to see the truth in his words. It was a pivotal moment, and the fate of Earth rested in their hands. The council chamber was filled with a tense silence as the members debated Alex's proposal. Each moment felt like an eternity. Alex stood at the front, his heart pounding, while Zarok glared at him from across the room. He could see the skepticism in the eyes of some council members, but there was also a hint of curiosity. Finally, after what felt like hours, the head council member, Eldrin, called for attention. "The time for discussion is over. We will now vote on whether to support Earth's trial membership in the Galactic Council," he announced, his voice echoing in the chamber. Alex's heart raced. He knew this vote would determine Earth's fate. The room was filled with murmurs as the council members prepared to cast their votes. Alex glanced at Vree, who offered a reassuring nod. "We've done our best," the blue-skinned alien said quietly. As each council member raised their voting cards, Alex felt a mixture of hope and fear. Would they choose to accept Earth, or would they heed Zarok's warnings? "Let us proceed," Eldrin said, looking over the gathered members. "Those in favor of granting Earth a trial membership, raise your cards now." One by one, cards were raised. Alex watched intently, counting in his head. A few votes came from the members he had spoken to during the past weeks, including Lunara, who had been impressed by Earth's collaborative spirit. However, Alex noticed that Zarok and several of his allies remained firmly against the idea. As the count continued, Alex's heart sank. They needed more votes. He quickly glanced at the council members who had been quiet throughout the discussions, hoping they would come through for Earth. "Those opposed to Earth's trial membership, raise your cards now," Eldrin commanded. Zarok's card shot up immediately, followed by a wave of others. Alex felt the weight of despair settling on his shoulders. The moment was slipping away, and they still didn't have enough support. Just then, an unexpected voice broke through the tension. Mira, a council member from a planet known for its peace treaties, stood up. "I believe we should give Earth a chance. They have shown great determination to change, and we need to support that." A murmur of surprise rippled through the chamber. Alex's heart leaped. Mira's support could sway other members. He had spoken to her during the cultural exchange, and he remembered how she admired Earth's art and resilience. "I agree with Mira," said another council member, Galthor, known for his focus on technology. "Earth has made significant strides in their technological advancements. We must recognize their potential." More members began to nod in agreement. The tide was shifting. With every passing moment, Alex's hope grew stronger. The final tally was underway, and the atmosphere was electric. Eldrin looked over the council members again. "We will now finalize the votes. The future of Earth in the Galactic Council rests in this decision." As the last votes were counted, Alex could hardly breathe. Finally, Eldrin announced, "The results are in. In favor, 12. Opposed, 7. The motion passes!" A wave of relief washed over Alex. He could hardly believe it. Earth had been granted a trial membership. A cheer erupted from the small group of supporters he had gathered over the weeks. Vree beamed with pride, while Mira and Galthor exchanged glances, clearly satisfied with the outcome. Zarok's expression was one of disbelief. He couldn't comprehend how the council had decided to accept Earth. "This is not over!" he spat, glaring at Alex. "You will regret this decision." Alex, however, was unfazed. He had fought hard for this moment, and he wasn't about to let Zarok's threats overshadow the triumph of Earth's admission. "We will prove ourselves, Zarok. Earth will show you that we are worthy of this opportunity." With a renewed sense of purpose, Alex stepped forward to address the council once more. "Thank you, honorable members, for your trust. We will not take this opportunity lightly. Earth will strive to uphold the values of the Galactic Council and work alongside you to create a better galaxy for all." As he finished speaking, a wave of applause broke out in the chamber. Members stood clapping and cheering, some even waving banners representing Earth. This was the moment Alex had dreamed of. Earth was now part of the Galactic Council. It was a victory for humanity, and Alex felt a surge of pride swell in his chest. They had overcome challenges, and the future looked bright. In the days that followed, Alex began working on the projects he had proposed. He met with council members, shared knowledge, and built relationships. Earth was no longer an outsider. They were now part of something much larger. As he looked out over the stars from the council building's observation deck, Alex felt a sense of peace wash over him. He knew the road ahead would be filled with challenges, but he also knew they had the strength to face them. Together with the support of the Galactic Council, Earth would shine brightly among the stars.